going to take a listen to all those 45s that I got. Well, not all, most, some of them. We'll do another one with the remainders because it's just going to be too long, but I'm going to play a little sample from each one. If the sound mutes, it's because copyright was found and I've had to mute the sound on it. I'm going to try to keep the clips to less than 8 seconds. Now, in the previous video, I showed off that Philips record player. I told you I got some 45s with it. I got a tote full of 45s. I wasn't kidding when I said there was like 500 records. There probably is close to 500 records in here. Everywhere you can see. They're just everywhere. So, we're going to sit down and we're going to take a listen to these records. Obviously, I can't play the entire song, but we're going to take a look and see what I got. See if I got any gems. This is why I bought this specific record or radio and record player, the high fidelity Philips system, was because it came with a box of records. I don't know what's here. I know there was some Elvis albums, LPs, but then there's all these 45s. So we're going to take a look and see what I got. I mean, some of these here aren't in very good shape. I mean, some of them are in pretty rotten shape, like it's warped. That would have been a good track too if Paul Simon's Kodachrome, but as you can see, this one here is not in very good shape. I'm sure there's probably more than a few that are in pretty bad shape. Louis Armstrong, cool. Let's see what I got. Only 25 cents for a record. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to use my little Sony music system that I service the BSR turntable on to play these, just because I don't know what shape these records are in, so I'm certainly not going to put them on my good turntable, at least initially, and hopefully I've got some keepers. I'm sure there's going to be more than a few that are good. Let's get spinning records and see what I got. Should be good. So I'm going to keep these clips really short just because I don't want to get dinged with any copyright, and we'll just work this thing manually. We'll see what I've got. I don't even know how to work this thing. I guess I have to switch to phone. There we go. That one's called Singin' the Blues by Guy Mitchell. Was that the B side or the A side? Well, let's take a listen to the other side of these relatively short songs. You're my baby. Well, I'm crazy about the way you dress. Ooh, baby, crazy about the way you smile. You ain't no. Well, that's one. Okay. We're just going to kind of sample these here. See what I got. This one's Buddy Knox. The Unbreakable series. Unbreakable 45 RPM record on Apex Records. My Baby's Gone and Party Doll are these ones. Okay, that's one side. Let's check the other side out. When all I want is a party doll, come along with me where I feel a party doll. Come along with me, mama, party doll. All my love to you. Next we have Les Paul with Mary Ford on vocal. And the flip side, instrumental track. That's about all I can put on. And if you hear any blank sections on here, it's because of I'm going to put this video up, and obviously I'm going to put it up as a private or as a unlisted video initially. And if it pulls any copyright, I'm just going to have it mute any of the tracks. So hopefully I won't get hit with anything, but if I do, it will be muted, and then you just won't hear anything when that one's playing. But I'm going to try to keep these tracks down to less than 10 seconds, at least without moving the needle. This record is pretty badly worn, as you can hear. Everyone knows this song. Sounds pretty worn. I think most 40... Well, this one's... Look at that. It's all warped. When Will I See You Again? By the 3 Degrees. From 1973. And this record... Well, it's warped. It's like it's doming like this. The flip side to that, obviously, it's probably going to pay to sound just as bad. Now, a lot of these records are going to go straight in the garbage when they're warped like that. They obviously can't be played. But, I mean, you can see... Yeah, like, it's in bad shape. Okay. Got a Connie Francis recording here. I take it this person liked country music. Paul Anka is next.
Stay with me, don't go. Loving you the way I do.
That was probably a keeper.
Hold me. Who can say the things the way you told me?
I think with singles is there was generally one hit, and the other side was crap. Is typically what they did. So the A side was the good track. Occasionally you'd get a B side that was good, but in most cases you got one hit, and that was the downside for 45s. I mean, I bought a bunch of 45s. I've got a bunch of 45s that I bought back in the 70s and early 80s. And the only reason I bought the singles was because I couldn't justify spending the money for an album when there was one song on it that was good. Supremes. This one here is
Well, I'm married to a devil woman, I'm married to a devil gal. She making me blue. This way, well, every day I'm dying, every night well away. On the Isle of Bella, out Hawaii way, over water blue. And he sang hula, a Hawaiian hula, smile on a zinga gazoo, moon shining low on the sweet. Of sights to rest my eyes in shades of green. I'll tell you what I'll do. What will you? I'd like to go there now.
boy, this brings back memories. When you remember this music, you know that you're getting old, because I remember all this stuff. What's kind of neat though is some of the record labels that you've probably never even heard of, like Immediate Records Inc., made in Canada. Anyway, that's the first batch. Let's grab some more. Promo Records.
Gotta get ready for the hopscotch hop. Can't take my spin to the hopscotch hop. No, we rolling down the aisle.
Okay. I'm looking at some of the titles here before I let them play. A Happy Wanderer. And oh yes, We'll Sing in the Sunshine. I'm sure some people will recognize this one.
We'll sing in the sunshine. Red and yellow, blue and green, the prettiest thing I ever seen. I know it's red and yellow.
Some of these records are actually in stereo, like that one. Some others are in mono. Of course, this is Mantanovi and his orchestra. And they say this one was stereo record. What's the next one? I'm going to be here for a month of Sundays going through all these records. I'm just kind of going through them to see what I've got. And I know I have some good stuff because I've kind of fanned through them. I haven't listened to them that yet. I think they got the same phrase in two different places on the record. All right.
As we walk along, repeated endlessly, and her heart I'm checking out hotel on the shine little golden glimmer, glimmer. After all is said and done, yes, after all, the only one.
Of course, that's the Mills Brothers.
Oh, babe, just means I love you. What's sweet aloha, all white inside. When you hear softly cars are strong. If I like it, honey, honey, you know who. Me papa catch 'em plenty money. Me mama smart cook 'em. In 1814 we took a little trip. Well, Hickory said we could take 'em by surprise. If we didn't fire musky still, we looked 'em in the eye. Well, today I'm so weary.
Some of these records are pretty badly worn. Of course, playing them on a record player that had a 10-gram stylus probably didn't help them when I'm sure that's what they were using back in the day.
I couldn't wait till then.
Patty Page.
Thanks to me, especially, I love you. Wonderful to say.
That's enough of that. But then Chubby Checkers, whole lot of shaking going on.
Come on, baby, whole lot of twisting going on.
And the flip side. Now you might think that everything on here is going to be old, but there are some newer tracks on here. I just haven't got to them yet. I pulled some of the records out of the box, so there is some modern stuff from the 80s.
Oh, my stars have lost their glow.
But a lot of stuff from the 60s, that's for sure.
On the wall, and I like mother.
Oh, this one's got 4 hits on it. This was an EP. 2 tracks per record. So here's the first one.
No more. My baby don't buy me pearls. He's busy with
And
the one from you. A sunny day with folks up to the sky.
this is back in the day when the record companies were trying to put more and more onto a record by reducing the record level.
When you let him in the room, he will never, ever leave you. If your heart is filled with gloom,
Of course, that was the Rhythmaires and Isa Ashdown in chorus on one side and Mimi Martell on the other. So you even got different artists on there. You didn't get the Bert Camford. This will be an instrumental. I remember that one quite well from the 60s. Another one by the Miles Brothers.
Of your love lies sound true, and I'm a threads among the gold. Want no silver threads among the gold.
Poppy Family. Great, a bunch of heroin addicts.
And I need someone to talk to me, the one that used to talk to me. This bus is awful cold. We've gone so many miles. God, please help me go to sleep and forget him for a while. Can't fall asleep, oh no, I can't sleep, for they never cease to creep, crawl, shadows on my wall.
And then, of course, there were covers, like from Value Hit Parade Tunes. Let's see what's on this one. Looks like there's 4 tracks on this one, too.
I saw you in the arms of someone new. A tear fell when you left me.
I don't last the day I found you, no, not much. for the show. 3 to get ready and I'll go cat go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Since my baby's left me, well, I found a new place to dwell.
That's, even though it's not Elvis, I will not want to try playing that for more than a second or two. There are certain things that will attract attention more than others, and playing Elvis or even a cover of Elvis or the Beatles or anything like that will draw immediate fire. Much of this stuff I can probably get away with because some people don't care, right? It's old.
Charlie had a left and right, frightened every man in sight. Never feared a thing, it's true. He was champ, I'm telling you.
You might wonder what I'm going to do with all these records. Well, I'm going to actually listen to them all, and anything that I like, I'll probably just record, and then I will give these away to somebody else, or hang on to certain ones. But there's a lot of crap in here. There's a few good ones.
Deep inside, the things that should be told. Day by day, I'm falling more in love with you. And day by day, my love seems to grow.
That's the Four Freshmen. This one is by the Teenagers, whoever they were. This one's called Midnight Cowboy. And this was, of course, from the motion picture Midnight Cowboy. So was this one. We're getting through this pile. I don't know how long this video is going to go on. It's probably going to go on too long. And I'm just going to let the whole thing play. I'm not editing this. I'm just going to let you guys sample what I got.
Beside a jungle bungalow, Skokie and
South African song, it says. I haven't even got to the good stuff yet. I mean, it's probably buried in the bottom of the bin. Well, this is probably the first hit that's here, and I won't be able to play it because it's warped.
Everything looks worse in black and white.
Yeah, nice job.
Right and wrong.
But everybody will know what this one is.
Loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry.
Beverly Brothers, Bye Bye Love.
Bye-bye, love.
The B side.
And wondered why you came.
In the blue of evening.
I'm sure someone's going to take exception to how I'm treating these records, but you got to understand these records are in really bad shape, so I'm not going to hurt them any worse than they already are.
They are aglow. Why is the moon above?
Nat King Cole.
Sweetheart, you were mine yesterday.
I didn't even know which is the A side here.
You came along me from St. Louis. You broke a lot of hearts between. If I cannot, unless your lips and mine combine,
Lame.
want to know how.
So far, I really haven't come across much that turns my crank yet. Hopefully this wasn't a wash.
Lord, I've got to find me a part-time love.
Actually, this one is
Some turn to dust.
that one's actually not better, a little bit better.
Somewhere down the line, if you find that you still want me. Somewhere down the line, if you find that you still want me.
Of course, that's little Johnny Taylor, that one. Grab the next batch. Some of these records are in sleeves, so they're going to be in much better shape. I'm just kind of going through the ones that are loose here. We'll power our way through these ones first. And I apologize, but this video is probably going to be quite long.
Let's make a go.
As if it is long already.
Come on, darling. Let's try again. Bless you for erasing all my fears. Bless you. Once you are sound of your that way you should go.
From your heart,
make fun, say you're not the only one, but you've been my one and only from the start. You remember you. I would give my life for you. It's ever in my heart. I'll search for it.
Oops.
In the game that we know.
Swastika Records? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Swastika Records.
You in my dreams nightly.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what's on Swastika Records. Somebody's going to take offense to that.
To thrill the fairest lady of the land.
I got a Sun record here as well, and of course we all know who Sun Records is. That's the record company that made Elvis Presley famous.
Cactus plants are blooming, sagebrush everywhere.
By the Midwest Ranchers. This one here is going to have to be very, very short because, well, it's the Man in Black.
I hurried through cause I knew it was you when I saw your dog wagging his. You asked me if I'll get along. I guess I will.
That's about all I can do of that. Here's a red record. Red records typically on RCA were classical or opera. So let's see what this is. There was a color coding scheme back in the 50s, I think even into the 60s. In the ugly times in the United States where there was a lot of segregation and racism going along, the record companies would put black artists on a different colored record. And depending on the music, like a instrumental or classical ended up on a red record and somewhere on an orange record or a green record. It was a way so that parents would know what their kids were listening to without actually having to listen to it, if you can believe that. But that's a little history lesson for records in the States back in the 50s and 60s. Of course, now we just get the parental advisal on the record label itself, on the jacket of the CD. Warning: this record contains 4-letter words.
I'm holding you tight. Heard it from the moment that
but I forget what the color coding. I know that red was like opera and classical. I forget what jazz was or any of the others, but it was only on certain records. But that's what they did.
Don't go, just hold me tight.
I kinda like the way you linger with your finger on the bell.
Another 4-tune record.
I love you. I love you.
It's like a foreign heart. Ooh, baby, I'm having so fun tonight. Well,
Make my life a little bit brighter. You make my life a little bit brighter. You can feel the way you wanna feel. But maybe
On Celebration Records, this one, Chester is the name of the band. This one here, well, this one's going to be another one that's not going to play very well. It's on Bell Records, but look at the warpage on this one. You'll recognize this song for sure.
hey, doing down this little
lights on the back.
means you ain't gonna show. Yes, means you
Meet me in the hallway.
Tony Orlando and Dawn.
come home. I hear hello, babe, I come home.
But this one obviously was put too close to something that was awfully hot, and it's melted the vinyl, as you can see. The grooves are actually melted together, so that one is for the garbage can. Percy Faith in his orchestra. This one is. I recognize this one. Everyone recognizes that one. Theme from a Summer Place. Good old Muzak. I'll be hanging on to that one. I'm kind of sorting these into a pile of possible keepers and ones that are not going to be keepers at all. So the ones that go in here are rejects. The ones that...
Everywhere you go, that's where I simply have
The ones that go in the pile behind me.
myself here. Small resources by joining forces. So I can't let you go. I must make you see you mean.
Nope. Crapola.
The move, get up, the move, oh sundown. Get up, the move.
Yeah. You wonder...
Well, I'm just a regular fella. I don't.
Like, why did they bother? Did they think that people were going to buy this crap? Obviously, people did buy this crap, but yeah, I don't even want to play this one. And it's a good thing it's warped because it's not going to play. If I play this one here, you're going to get stuck with an earworm, and you're just not going to get rid of this earworm. So I don't even want to play. I don't even want to play this track. You know what it is, right? You're going to get stuck with an earworm. I'm guaranteeing it.
In the playground in my mind.
Okay.
Well, I never thought you'd do it.
Yeah. Goodbye. Good thing it's warped.
Like she should. She's not the kind. I left my shadow waiting down the road for me a while.
This one's got a hole drilled in it. What that indicates is that this was a promo record for a radio station.
Don't do it soon. Soon. Or late. Or late is gonna catch me now. It's gonna catch you now.
Because that was a trick that they used to do. That was an old trick that the record companies did for promotional material. They drilled a hole in it. And apparently, according to my friends that used to work in radio, radio stations had records that were licensed to them by the record companies to play. So the record companies would drill a hole in them, and apparently if they got checked up on, they could inspect the records and see that the records had a hole punched in them. I don't know how that was going to work, because I think a lot of people have drills. They could just take a record and drill a hole in it and say, yeah, look, this is our promo copy. But probably more along the lines is to stop them from selling their promo copies.
For someone who could share my situation. But instead,
A lot of crap came out in the 1960s, didn't it? I mean, there was good stuff, but there was a lot of crap in the 50s and 60s.
I'm breaking all laws. I want that understood. This time, I'll do.
You know, but there was good stuff. This one here was done by the Wrecking Crew. So,
love was so grand. She never took a love a second hand. It's paradise to be near you.
Jubilee Records.
Frankie went down to the corner, stepped in to buy some beer.
Like, come on. Really?
when she did.
Jeez. Hope you guys watch all this so I can make some money back on this purchase. I bought that record player, not this one, the one that I showed you before, and I say I got a bunch of records, but the only reason I got their record player in the first place is because it came with a bunch of records, and I thought maybe I might get a couple good songs out of it. And I mean, there are a few good albums in there. I won't show you guys the albums, at least not now. I'm just going through the singles. I got a handful of Elvis Presley albums, and I am an Elvis fan, so if they're I haven't listened to them, but if they're in good shape, then that's probably worth the price of admission right there. But this one might be a keeper. Who is this? James Brown.
I'm just a prisoner. Don't let me be a prisoner. What's the good of my carry?
Guaranteed? Guaranteed to be what? Crap?
I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. I want the world to know. By the way she wears her apron, Mark.
Teardrop Records.
Every time.
D.D. Sharp is who that is. This is The Miracles.
Darling, come on,
Next one's Jackie Ross. The Temptations. The way that you do the things you do. I guess this one's so low, it must be a long song. How long is it? Oh, it's only 2 minutes. Yet there, it's recorded at a really low level. Some of them are recorded much louder. Brenda Lee.
That's the way I wanna be loved alone. Say you want me just a little, just a little.
Now for that. How about some Charlie Rich? Am I putting you guys to sleep yet? I'm starting to fall asleep. When am I going to get to the good stuff? I know there is some good stuff because I saw it. I saw some good stuff.
Billy, I keep I knew he was he. Billy, kiss me and call.
I could hardly keep from crying out loud. There goes the kiss my lips have known. Anyhow, do, Lady of Spain, I
She's been doing classical music on Red Records. This is another EP, 5 tracks, little mini album on a 7-inch record.
And now as I wonder, my thoughts ever stray south of the border with not safe love by night and day.
Of course, for those who's wondering, that's Perry Como.
I'm a roaming the sea, like the birds that sing in the tree. True lies that broke my heart. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain.
It's not even. If you look at the grooves, look at the. It's not even punch straight. Look at the eccentricity error on there. It's like, you hear the speed. You can hear the pitch changing. This is how bad some of these records were pressed. They didn't punch the hole in the dead center. Ridiculous. What do we got here? The Champs. A keeper. That's a keeper. Definitely a keeper.
The wind is blowing like a hurricane. Oh, look out the window.
There's another Perry Como
and see
track.
how I'm standing in the rain.
Yeah, that's another keeper. I'm into the big band and jazz stuff, so any of the old grand vocalists, I will certainly be hanging on to it. This is another one. This is Tony Bennett.
Enter in paradise for mortals who stand beside an angel. And if you must give somebody's heart a trying time.
So you thought the other one was ridiculous. I don't even want to. I don't know if I want to try this one. I mean, it's like There must have been a real shortage of vinyl when this record was made. That's the only excuse I can think of for them to try to squeeze 5 tracks onto one side and 4 tracks onto the other. So they're trying to make an album on a 7-inch record. I can just imagine the signal to noise ratio on something like this. It's going to be embarrassing. There'd be no volume, first of all, but
You're the one out of many who could make my tears for you make every
oh, well, see, that's the problem. It wouldn't even fit. See if it'll play that last track. It won't even play it. It picks up. They've gone in too close. They've gone in too close to the record. The center of the record. That's not even the last track. Let's see if I can get to that last track. Nope. See, it won't play it. It will not play that last track. So that was a technical F up. I guess that was before there was automatic turntables.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Is blue. Her disposition is rather sweet and charming.
Actually, the sound quality isn't bad. I thought it would be a lot worse than that, considering how close the grooves are together on a record like this. That's ridiculous. I've never seen a 5-track on one side 45 RPM record. Here's another 4 hits. Really?
wanting you. How I pray that you will say that we're through.
In the lights, in the lights, turn down those lamps. I want some light.
They'll stop you just the same. You can ask.
I've got some records here to put you in the mood.
Where my people have toiled since time begun. You can set it very hot. Coca got a lot of iron. Take as you like be. Coconut make very nice candy. You think that's best if you're feeling glum.
Of course, that's Harry Belafonte. Ask me how I know that. I had to listen to that when I was growing up. Brenda Lee.
Will be to hurt eventually. I wanna love you just a little bit more, sing it.
Can't take it much longer.
I feel your kisses once
course, this tune would come back and become a major hit for, who was it? Did Handyman? James Taylor? He made a big hit out of it. That was the original. Jimmy Jones.
Restless nights, no more sorrow.
Another badly warped record.
I'm with him going down that westbound highway. One night a man walked in. And the woman can't see reason when her last ray of sunshine is gone.
That actually would have been a good record, except for it's warped. Everybody recognizes this one, right? That was a big hit for Andrew Gold. That'll be a keeper. Charlie Rich, The Most Beautiful Girl. This was a big hit for him. This will be another one that's worth keeping.
If you happen to see the most beautiful girl,
And that's about all I can play of that.
but I tried to see it through.
I think my wow problem is this maybe this is loose. I think that's why it's wowing. It's this stupid adapter. It doesn't fit the spindle properly because it's for a dual. That might be the reason here for that. George Harrison won't be able to play this much. That'll pull a copyright faster than... That's about as much as I can play of that too, but that one will also be a keeper. Etta James. Everybody should know this one. And that's about the limit I can play. Another keeper. Definitely another one to add to the collection. Getting a small stack of keepers here and a big stack of losers. But I might be starting to get into the keepers here. Okay, enough of that. Debbie Boone. Looking for which is A, which is the A and which is the B side.
It wasn't me changed but you, and now you've gone. Because you never know when a marvelous show somebody. Oh, keep the love and feeling.
You should recognize this one.
Daddy was a cop on the east side of Chicago. I better pray the night Chicago died.
I probably have that one. I forget which one was the A side on it. I think it was this one. Or was this the B side? That's the A side. This is the B side. Okay. Yeah, the night Chicago died. That was the the A side. I'm sure I've got that record. Everyone knows this one too. This one actually had 2 hits on it. And from 1979. I'll play the A side first. And the other side was I have the music video to that. Right off the, I took it off a 3/4 inch tape. I got a copy of that music. I have both of these, I think, on from the Knack on VHS. Another keeper. This one here is, we don't even know what this is. K-Tel International, K-Tel Superstar, Chance a Tune. Hit, flop, break even. We don't know what's on either side of this. So this will be interesting to see what this actually is.
It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop.
What the heck? Oh, look at all that. What the hell?
It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop.
You know what? Is this one of these multiple groove records? They had played tricks on. Sometimes they played tricks, and depending on where you drop the needle, you either got music or you got. Is this a trick record or is this just saying it's a flop? Oh,
It's
there
a
we go.
hit. It's a hit. It's a hit.
See what I mean?
It's a hit. It's a hit.
It's a double groove record. What the hell?
Break even. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. Break even. Break even. Break even. Break even.
Like, what the hell?
It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit.
Oh, I got to keep this just because for the nostalgia of.
It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop.
I'm assuming that the other side is the same.
Break even. Break even. Break even. Break even. Break even. Break even. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a hit.
Okay, I have never seen a record like that before, but there it is. I mean, why? Like, why? I don't understand why they, like, who would buy a record like this? I mean, if we look at it up close, you can see there's, you know, they've got three grooves, and depending on when you load this record up, depending on where you drop the needle, you're going to get one of three messages.
Break even. Break even. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a hit. It's a hit. Break even. Break hit. It's a hit. Break even. Hit. It's a hit. It's a flop.
I don't even know where to begin with this. This would normally be a frisbee, and it would be thrown as far as I could possibly throw it, but because it's so cool, and I've never seen anything like this, I have to keep it. I have to keep it just for that reason. Or Jefferson Starships. So that's another one to hang on to. Another keeper. I'm starting to get a few more keepers here.
The undertakings God invented, the parenthood career, and every generation, and so it goes.
Nope. Garbage. Of course, that's Tony Orlando and Dawn. Actually, Dawn featuring Tony Orlando before they changed the name. Do I need to say it? The Archies. Which is, everyone knows, is really the Wrecking Crew. I've got this one. I've got this record. This is the B-side. I recognize the B-side, so I know what's on the other side.
Somebody else can love you more. I won't be there. Save it for another
course, the flip side to that.
Promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby town, climbing to the top.
I'm pretty sure I've got that one because I recognize the flip side to it.
Some of my friends like to drink a little whiskey.
Another keeper, for sure. That's got some grooves to it.
Music turns around and out. No kind of useless information.
Got another keeper.
To me, can't you see? And the Lord will forgive you if you're lying.
Well, that is pretty badly worn.
Cutie booty, you're a sweetie buyer. It's my duty just to satisfy you.
I mean, it might clean up. It might just be dirt, but sure noisy.
But you say I'm trying to rush. Please don't try to keep.
I don't. Somebody's gonna make a comment about the records and the shape that they're in. This is how I got them.
Promises we made. Need someone to love, for if he's all alone, what good are these wonderful things? Everybody, she needs someone to love. She can. Just a plain and simple chap first, but I couldn't find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. Love is name. Time ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon, so shy. Hard to keep, and who's to throw away? I'll provide for you.
Oh, come on, give me a break. Orbison. Yeah, maybe I'll keep that one. Put it in the nice pile rather than the naughty pile.
With a good old-fashioned harmony.
Yep. Whoops. Sorry, Perry.
And now another treatment. This classic American furniture really in style. And the title is Samsung. It's catchy as...
You've heard of Samsung, right? Well, this is Samsung. That'll go into the keeper pile as well.
That's where heaven comes to earth before your eyes. And after we have kissed goodnight and still you linger,
The sky is a little white cloud that cried. He told me times think it's real, but it's only false emotion. You only, I never thought we'd ever go through, but I don't care. Come back to me, boy. I don't care. It's such a very oh, I'm left here just crying over you. Oh, I'm so blue. I have to share some problems that I stand. Love-a-dove, why should I carry my love?
That was Paul Anka. That was kind of catchy. Running Wild Boogie. This one on Roulette Records. Yeah, another keeper. The keep pile is getting almost as big as the don't keep pile.
Just be with you, to be with you. Trying hard to find you, so I'm on a mountain of love.
Told you so. Though you and I were pretty close, I'm calling it quits, girl.
Oh yeah. Good old Hammond organ. Yeah, I gotta keep that one. The MG Blues. What's the flip side about? Well, certainly Jimmy McGriff. Old Hammond B3 player. Well, that's that stack. Let's grab another stack of records. I'm going through, by the way, the ones in the poorest condition first. There's a bunch of them that are in sleeves. Everly Brothers. This record's actually got a break in it. It's got a crack in it. That's why that one's garbage. I did play this side, didn't I? I wasn't paying attention. Part 1 and part 2. Song was so long you had to flip the record over to play both sides. The Seekers.
Hey there, Georgie girl.
Sorry about that. Just scratched a perfectly good single.
To stumble, are they made? Oh, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girls a whirl to the music of our own jukebox, but when my mom to me, I bring them up. If it were up to me, 1,000 volts. Here even now. I'm in a day, but realize too late that day. You are my special lady.
This one, I can't play this one. This one will get me taken. This will get the video taken down if I played more than maybe 2 seconds. That's about it. Sorry, can't play any more of that. That's probably got enough to get the video taken down. How about this one? And that's about all I can play of that one too. Some things you can get away with, but you do not get away with the Eagles, or the Cars for that matter. Apparently they are very strict. In fact, I think if you even say the name of that band of the Big Birds, then you probably get taken down.
Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it.
And actually that one's a keeper. So is Jim Croce. That's a keeper too. Starting to get into some of the ones that are a little bit more my style. The stuff that was around before I was born, nah, I'm not too interested in that.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
In love, in love, in love.
This is another 4-track little record.
Before she came on the scene, the lady has started a riot. When she's in love, it's a woman's world.
I probably only have to play the first. Oh, this one's gonna be Warped. Damn. It's a good song too. And it's not gonna play. Because Warped. That's a great track and it's wrecked. Well, I've got it anyway, so I've got this 45.
You got to drift in the breeze.
It's too bad. Wrecking Crew. That's the band for this one. Everybody knows that.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
That was done by the Wrecking Crew in Los Angeles. That was, of course, Phil Spector's studio musicians. This is 4 guys out of Seattle back in the 60s. Called the Brothers 4.
There were green fields, parched by the sun. Jericho, Mama gotta take you back. Oh, Jericho, teach you all the things you like.
The Brothers 4. Hurts to listen to that. Sorry.
Just dig a hole and jump right in it and pull the ground right.
You're thinking of things you used to do. You remember
Oops. Crap. I am getting down more to the bottom of the box now. There's actually some albums in here as well. 45s, records. I don't know what's in here. But, oh! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! To say there could be some good stuff here. That's definitely a keeper. Another warped record. Too bad that one's warped. Because this one would certainly be worth keeping if it wasn't just damaged. It might even be worth trying to unwarp that record. That one might even be worth trying to unwarp. How you unwarp a record? Well, you apply heat to it, of course. Couple pieces of plate glass, heavy, and then you heat it up and try to, whoops, melt it. But I just broke it. Shit. I just kind of touched it and it fell apart. So I guess this one is one that's shot.
As nervous as she could be, she was afraid to come out of the locker. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Laughing somewhere, Virginia beats my hair, and boy, they won't leave me be.
It's enough of that. This record has a weird feeling. The grooves feel to be very, very deeply cut on this record. I get this sneaking suspicion it's going to be very loud. Actually, it doesn't sound bad. It's a good cut, that's for sure. Good separation.
When distant cities are hit by earthquake, it is the United States that hurries in to help. Managua, Nicaragua is one of the most recent examples.
What the hell?
The United States dollar took another pounding on German, French, and British exchanges this morning, hitting the lowest point ever known in West Germany. It has declined there by 41% since 1971, and this Canadian thinks it's time to speak up for the Americans as the most generous and possibly the least appreciated people in all the earth. As long as 60 years ago, when I first started to read newspapers, I read of floods on the
What the? What is this? It's like 1973. It's like Americans. And then this is just America the Beautiful. The westbound strings.
But I'll get as far as I can write. The skies, searching for her boy.
start this war on her heart. Easy, I could get used to this.
All the feelings we once shared are just no longer there, and love comes from the other side of town.
George Strait.
Yours in Dallas, and us Fort Worth, Dallas.
Baby cries ain't my style. If they ask you how I took it, say I smile. Her heart belongs to someone I don't know. She is gone.
Enough of that.
Who does your past belong to today, baby? You don't say
Roseanne Cash.
when you're feeling this way. But not for free. I run into that heartache just like a wall.
Me that way, a man could wake up dead.
Charlie Pride.
But things are looking up. I haven't lost my mind.
Juice Newton.
My heart's always right.
Find a way to mention all the things I meant to say. There'll be a house for you to. Baby, whisper in my ear, say the things I wanna hear. Let me know your love is strong. And rub it in, rub it in.
That was Dolly Parton. This one's Emmylou Harris.
But I shall not disavow all these ties that I got the real and don't need
Shelley West.
Making love was a thing till I lay down next to you. Now life's so full. He loves me. It's just not the way that you used to do. It's still the same old move. The best that you could do. That's a little pride in every wrong.
Oak Ridge Boys.
Some hotel room so cold. Watching the world go by in a rush from the window of the bus. Mom and Dad knew he'd grow up bad by the mark of the devil on his chest. Well, at 17, he had turned up mean. He had already made his bed. Because there's always one that's bigger.
There'll be one guy with a faster eye who's lightning. I know you must be is gone, and it's bad. Where you go, still doing time. Still of knowing which one you've been loving till you leave her. I lose her for good.
I'm into the country stuff now.
Look at you there. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Part of your past, you went and married some guy in your class. He was a big deal. Get me down, but they never stayed.
I'd be willing to bet from 8 to 80 we could drive them wild.
Once I had 4 and ordered one more. God knows any minute for. I love you still. I can't hear
Another warped record like this is really quick, nasty warp on this one.
on the town with no thoughts of evil on her mind.
And you can see it reflecting the lights. A lot of these records were just not looked after. What is going on? Another record warped. Everyone recognizes this song, right?
Along with the sunshine, there's pain sometime. When you take, you gotta give.
That was the hit, by the way.
A scheme made us plan to erase the middleman. Don't leave me, baby. Oh. Silver dollar rabbit sweat with a four-leaf clover and a horseshoe. The search is over. I trade all the diamonds for one sweet kiss from you.
Ah, it's gonna skip on the beginning. Ah, damn.
Let my love for you grow strong as long as we're together.
Because we both cried when they said we'd have to wait. Got to take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start.
I am starting to get closer to the bottom of this pile of records.
I'm telling you, darling, love us all.
Losing weight since you're gone. I love the sight. Promise you'll never.
I'll always love you, and I'll be true. On the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my cat. You're a Rudy with me, the hoodie, you're the finest tree. Believe this is real. They've forgotten when they were young.
Theme from The Apartment is who that is.
I just happen to be the Jones boy, and I happen to be in love. Yes, I happen to be in love. And then
That's the Mills Brothers.
I've always been so blue. And you, dreams of yesterday.
Ray Charles. Might actually keep that one. This stack here is the last of the loose records. all the rest of them were in albums and sleeves, so they should be in better condition than these ones. But I say these ones here, they just arrived in a box all loose. The Turtles. Keeper. That's a keeper. I know I'm probably boring some of you guys at this point, but I just wanted to get through all these records, and if you're hanging in there with me, great.
My heart sings, my heart just sings with joy when I feel.
I know I don't normally say this, but if you hit that subscribe button, it really helps out with the numbers for the bean counters, right? You don't have to ring the bell or anything, but do hit the subscribe button, and we really appreciate that. And I don't normally ask people to do it because, you know, I don't like when others ask me to subscribe, but it really does help with the numbers. The more subscribers, the better.
Oh, my darling, I'm on my way. Red rocket, red wing, while the tom tom's wailing, her feet are sailing. Kisses that set my heart astray. Looks like a lonely.
Well, this music is lame.
Into those dreamy eyes, soon begin to realize that love has my dreams have turned to
Oh, just terrible crap.
men. It makes me want to swing. Singing, I love
I have another bunch of records I got to go through, and we'll go through them together as well, like this. I got a bunch of LPs. Boxes full, actually.
You know it takes a lot of kissing.
Tell me about it.
To make I said,
Grow stronger every day.
you'll see.
Oh! Score! Score! I've been looking for this one. Oh, man. This is the score. Oh, man. I'll play the flip side first. This is the flip side. I gotta listen to this one in full, so I'm gonna shut the camera off because this was a mega hit. This is what got me into fusion. I'll need to let a few seconds play. You guys know what it is. Okay, the camera's going up. I gotta listen to this. This is the coolest version of this I've ever heard. The jazz version. Diodato. I had to listen to that one in its entirety. That was the... I'm gonna even put one of these in here so that when I play it again, I don't have to look for the 45 RPM adapter. They used to sell these little things. Remember, any of you that collected 45s? You could get these little inserts that you would put in the record, and then you could just put it on the spindle like that on a regular turntable. It would center the record. Anyway, now this one here, it's in good shape too. Right, good shape, this record. Anyway, this one's going into a sleeve, and this one's going into the house right away, so I don't lose it. Because that is definitely one that I collected. This is one of the first tracks. Let's go back to what 1970, I think 73, 74, somewhere in there when this one was released, when Diodato, Emer Diodato released that track. And for those that don't know, his daughter is married to a Baldwin, and his granddaughter is actually married to Justin Bieber. Just a little bit of trivia there. So, yeah, when I played guitar, I used to play along with this record. I had it somewhere. I think I actually had it on a reel-to-reel. I had the recording on a tape. But I used to play my electric guitar along to this, play the guitar part on this, and crank it right up. This is a classic early jazz fusion, which is what I really got into in the 70s. So I followed all those bands like Return to Forever, Chick Corea, Diodato, and all the other, Stanley Clarke, all the others that Wayne Shorter, all those guys, Weather Report. That's the stuff that I listened to when I was a kid. When everyone else was listening to AC/DC and Rolling Stones and stuff, I was listening to the cool stuff. Another Warped record.
Our secrets dance in the old-fashioned way. Won't you stay in my heart?
Stan Peters.
It's a matter of time when you're full with fire, while you are keeping mine. I said, lady, I can feel
Me and welcome me. Don't turn me away. You've never heard it played. Join in the big parade.
to do. Go on and dim the light, go on and hold me tight, do it again.
In the sky, through the mist.
I should do like the things you gave me, and simply I realized the way your eyes deceived me.
Country. Sounds like a cat with his tail caught in the screen door.
We gotta go home.
Maybe I'll keep the Everly Brothers.
When we're apart, what are you? Oh, happy day, oh, lucky me. While I'm lonely, they seem to pray. After all is said and done, you said we.
And since she's been away,
Ah, lame.
children, if you have missed the long hair music with the crew cut twist, don't love often and don't love much, but love that boogie with the Carmen touch. It rips up.
Okay, I'm getting to the bottom of the pile now. There's these ones, actually. There's this many, and then the rest of the stuff is all in. The rest of them are all in albums. So we're getting down there. These ones will probably be in better shape because they've been kept in sleeves instead of all piled on top of each other.
Stars above.
It doesn't mean the content's any better though.
Last night, well, I done some loving in the pale moonlight.
It's just going to take me longer to play these ones. That's all.
Love may be a gamble or a lead pipe cinch.
It's Frank Sinatra.
passing. Don't you know?
The Irish Rovers. They had to take Irish out of their name because they've, you know.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
Good old Irish drinking songs.
Come day, go day, wishing me hard it was Sunday. Drinking buttermilk.
(1968) was when this one was released. And I actually met all the guys from the Irish Rovers, and they changed their name to the Rovers because they wanted to get Irish out of it, because you see there was some problems going on over there in Ireland, like there has been for years. Can't play much of this one. Rod Stewart. Name.
Yes, there are many philosophies on many subjects. Take love, for example. Volumes have been written praising love in all its glory.
The treasure.
Our castanets, not at Hernando's hideaway.
To see my eyes, I want your lips. To touch my lips, it's easy to say, forget her.
Since we parted, I've been downhearted. Whoever thought I'd miss you so? That you've just met an angel. Is there a proper?
Blech. Oh, I think I played that, didn't I? Pretty sure I played that one. Of course, everybody recognizes this one. Roger Whittaker.
We keep war ablaze, and the taste of war I know so very well. When I shall see the truth and not be blind, crystal streams will wind through paradise.
Rapper's Delight, short version and long version.
Let's rock. You don't stop, but I brought two friends along. And next, up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock.
Sounds like the same thing to me.
What a difference. Moaning and groaning, crying and sighing, all my crew, tossing and goes and deep look in your eyes. I realize I love.
Serenade. When you hear the strain about
Not getting any better, are they? I think I had this one already. One called Walkie Talkie. It just sounds very familiar. I think I already saw that one.
That's all he asks you for.
Oh my, how could you believe me when I said I
love you when you know I've been a liar.
You sure have been a liar. Too late now to imagine myself.
Sleeping memories, oh what to do my part. Love's golden ring is right. Sailing over a cardboard sea. It discloses love's golden dream sparkling on you.
I'll only love you as long as the sea. The promise of dreams I knew. Oh, my love.
They said to me, you really must see the Isle of Capri and Pisa and Rome before you go home. So I gave them the... We danced. I get the blues.
Good, baby, that's good.
Honey, babe, I like the way that you walk by. I like the way you swing your eye. I like your... When I say I love you, I'm only thinking of you. And you cuddle up so close to me.
Dropping flames. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of love from the dripping can. Throw up the skillet, go out into my shower, be back before it melts in the pan. That's how love goes, now we are alone. We will make love, oh yes, we will make love. Rolling by. Maybe one day we'll all know be you.
Oh man, this stuff's just pretty lame. Well, before my time.
But it's great after staying out late, walking my baby back home. Stick around a while, give me
A blue record this time.
I need you, yes, I need you.
So let's just see what type of music's on this one. Polkas or waltzes. part of RCA's color coding scheme.
In Spain, they say, see,
More of the Mills Brothers.
love, 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 love is wonderful when you're
I think I've already seen this one. Rapper's Delight. Did I not already just see that? Rapper's Delight long and short version.
the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix.
Hey, same record, so 2 copies of it.
And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Crap. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Prince. I think I got another copy of that stupid record, that same record. Sugar Hill Gang.
They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That's
Brand new. Still got the price tag on it. What do they get this? They must have been throwing these records out or something. Because I got 3 copies of the same record. I think I played both of those sides, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did.
When you reach September and the autumn weather, the memory of a dream, I'm with you once more under the sun.
I played that side. I'm losing it. It's all starting to sound the same, this music.
It was like the first day of spring. At times I could cry.
Darling, I'll return and then we will never have to part.
I'm trying to do this quickly because I'm trying to get under 9 seconds. Another Red Seal record. This is going to be classical for sure.
You're the smile on my face and the star. Because you're mine, because you're mine.
Yeah, we'll see how quick that disappears.
He was dangerous Dan McGrew, and while dangerous Dan was a-playing his hand and keeping his mind.
Hello, Walls. How things go for you. And if you started out to break this heart in
all the time. It's apple blossom time. While I held your hand in mine, our dream came true. Turn back the hands of time. You here by my side. For when
know it too. Someday when you're lonely and feeling so blue, no loving, no hugging, just playing around, just making out where you're drawn like a moth to a...
Okay, enough of that. Let's actually get something that's actually better. And the flip side, of course, was the same thing. The instrumental version.
I'm so in love with you. No matter how you may.
This one's got a spindle in the middle on Beggar's Banquet Records. You probably already know what this is. That's probably all I can play of this one too. The flip side of that would be crap, probably. Good old Gary Newman. Might actually get into some half decent stuff now. I'm getting to the bottom of the pile of this stuff. I've still got the ones in the albums. There's not very many because they take up a lot of room. We're talking a record that is extremely worn. The Platter's Only You. This one's been played so many times, it's worn right out. Bennett.
And I'm lost again, lost suddenly and deep. Time to go home without my raising pay. Home by the fire where a man can just relax. Slippers there by the chair, not a worry, not a care. Along comes June.
And
Liberace. That's a keeper. Louis Armstrong. What is this one? He's narrating.
Long winter's nap.
Narrating the night
When
before
out on
Christmas.
the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what. Now when the saints
Keeper just for When the Saints Go Marching In by Louis Armstrong. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, okay. Bee Gees.
And if I was him, I'd be right by your side.
Can't play that. Christmas music. Enough of that. How about this one?
On Santa's shoulder, Santa Mouse.
Oh, this record's broken. That one's got a break in it. So, garbage. Good way to take the tip off the stylus. That's why I'm using this old machine.
Always gets you so confused that you can't tell right from wrong. Look at my love. Look at my
Ray Conniff and the Singers.
Suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away.
I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer. And call my name, he'll walk the floor.
Your arms to your front door. I heard the say, the folks up north will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore.
Sherry, so fair. Stop to think the weather. So now we are walking. Adrift in a world of my own.
I don't think I'll get to the albums. This one. I'll do another one. This one's dragging on, this video. Only You by the Platters. Yeah, I think I'll end this video after this and I'll do another one because I'm more than halfway through, but it's too long as it is now. For you guys to hear what sample I've got of records just picked up. Little Richard. Severe wear on a lot of these records, right? They've been played so many times that they're just worn right out. This one here, I'll play that later because it's got the spindle on it. I'll do that in a minute here. I just want to finish this one off. There's like 3 records remaining that we'll play.
Believe as you will, for when you do, dreams come true. A man that fate had me created for, and every time your lips.
So that's that old Black Magic, Sammy Davis Jr. This is the last one. It's got the spindle on it here. There's our hub. Simon and Garfunkel. Sound of Silence. And the other side is
to me the movies and the factories. Folks escaping home when my music's playing home.
Anyway, I'm going to end this one now because I'm more than halfway through here, but this one's been dragging on. I'll do another one with the see, I've got a bunch more here, but some of these are like Elvis and stuff. I got like some of these are pretty good. Oh, Glenn Miller, yeah, good stuff. These are little mini albums, so we'll do another one tomorrow, and we'll play samples from the rest of them. Thanks for watching.